welcome to the Rain Report. Today is Monday, July 22nd. Hope you're having yourself a good start to your Cash Out Monday. As always, don't forget, subscribe to our channel by tapping that notification bell in the top right-hand corner, or hit the subscribe button below this video if you're using a mobile device. Today's podcast is brought to you by the Rain Report. Come and check out the free Rain Report each and every day right here on our front page. Go to MLB matchups, CFL, horse racing, or follow us on the Discord and follow the other sports bettors who are tuning in each and every day and posting their picks, and hopefully their picks are better than mine this weekend in baseball, because it wasn't a great baseball weekend, but CFL not too bad, and horse racing was fun. And yeah, so hopefully you made it to a Cash Out Monday. I got a great show lined up for you guys here today, as today is a Cash Out Monday, and I said, you know what, maybe it's time to go and find some winners and introduce a new betting system that I did a little bit of research. We're going to do a little experiment this week, and I'm going to talk about that in just a few minutes. All right, the bullpen. Wow, look at that. The bullpen is rolling this morning. Good morning, Ron, in the bullpen from Timothy Hake. It's the network. Show me the money. Show me the money! Canadian football GOAT, you went 3 for 4 with 2 money hitting. I was trying to tell my Instagram group about your knowledge. Kryptonian Nolan, thanks a lot, Crypto. And Jerry Davis, the bench boss, is in the bullpen. So good morning, everyone. There's Scott Christensen. Hey, there, if Scott comes in, I know what Scott wants to hear.
Let's go to eat a goddamn snack.
There you go. Hopefully you have your goddamn snack with your coffee there, Scotty. And hopefully you guys are having a good start to your morning. All right. Hey.
Good morning, Vietnam!
There you go. That's how you kick off a Monday morning, right? With a little Robin Williams right there. And a good morning to Vietnam. All right. Again, good show lined up for you guys here today. I'm going to get into a nice little research experiment we're going to do this week. And hopefully at the end of the day, produces winners. And I got 2 live picks with this experiment I'm going to share with you guys in just a few moments. All right. Before we do that, we always go feed the ponies. So let's go feed the ponies today at Parks Racing. 1 minute to post time. Hey, you better hurry up and get to the window. Had a not bad day yesterday at the track. It was okay when it wasn't the greatest, but I think we made a little bit of money. Hey, the thing is with the track, anytime you bet with the horse races, obviously the main goal is to break even, right? You never want to give the racetrack your money, but horse racing is tough. Hey, just ask anybody. All right, speaking of horse racing, we got a few races today, and today we're going to concentrate on Parks Racing. And in race 1 today at Parks, it's a $7,500 claiming race, 12:40 post time at the Parks, and it's a 1 mile, 70 yards on the dirt. And I'm going to recommend 835 today at Parks, the number 8 horse Surfboard, 3-1 morning line with MJ Sanchez taking a ride on Surfboard. The number 3 horse, I'm Not a Baby, Wolfson taking a ride here, I'm Not a Baby, the number 3 horse. And the number 5 horse, Action Dream with Vasquez taking a ride on the 5, 8-1 morning line on Action Dream. 835 in race number 1 today at Parks Racing. And your long shot, well, semi long shot, your value play, your joker play is the number 1 horse, Freebird Bordeaux, 4-1 morning line with Haddock taking a ride on the number 1. 8-3-3-5-5-1 exacta box. If you want to box those horses, 835-135 trifecta. Always remember to box it when you're doing those exacta trifectas. And hopefully you have a great day racing today at Parks. And if you want all the tip sheets, all the picks today at Parks Racing, look at that. We got races 1 to about 10, 11, 12. Wow, 12. They want to keep you out for supper. Hey, they want to keep you around for supper at 5:41 Eastern. Hey, then you got the better half calling you. Where are you? I'm at the track. Get your ass home. Hey. Okay, there you go. Hey, Parks Racing today. All you can bet and all you can use here, the tip sheet at Parks Racing, and hopefully you guys can use this tip sheet, and hopefully it makes you money today using the Raymond Track Report. All right, and get your ass home. Hey, get your ass home before supper. All right, guys. Hey, you know what? So here's the thing. Did a little bit of research this morning, and what I'm going to show you guys is potential profit betting situations about home favorites and road favorites. Now, you guys know me, I'm a bit of a chalk player, but it's like the stock market, right? What goes up must come down, and if I'm going to bet a home favorite or a road favorite, when is the best time to bet on those favorites, right? You know, when you look at the sports betting index, and let's go ring the bell and let's talk about the SBI, the sports. You can see yesterday the favorites were 60%, 9 and 6. 6-9 for the road underdogs on the run line. Hey, the run line dogs are doing very well. Look at that. I had 2 dogs yesterday on the run line. In fact, when I go look at my picks yesterday on the premium picks, I had 2 run line underdogs. My double play pick pack, Tampa Bay, Colorado. Now, Tampa Bay was the winner. Colorado, we hooked them. I think they lost by 1, but that's why we buy that Geico insurance. But looking at the SBI from yesterday, let me go back here. So the 7-day average, 51.4% of the favorites are neutral. 54.3% of the games have gone under, and 59.4% of the run line underdogs have cashed tickets the last 7 days. So the reason why I'm showing you this is you can see right there, favorites, they don't win forever, they don't lose forever, but you got to pick your spots when to bet on the favorites. Now, I did a little chart, and what I did is I used the database here at atsstats.com, and I'll show you one example of what I did. So I went to home favorites, and I'm going to use the 2-game losing streak. So if you're betting home favorites, not home teams, home favorites, on a 2-game losing streak, all right, because I'm a percentage player, right? And what's the percentage of teams winning after 1 loss or 1 win, 2 wins, 1 loss, 2 losses, right? So you got to play the percentages. So when I'm looking at teams coming off a 2-game, I'm going to go losing streak, right? So, and think about this. If a favorite has lost their last 2 games, well, the bookmakers are already telling you they're a good team because they're the favorite, right? Now, look at that record, 65-30 on the season in Major League Baseball. So, when I come down here, I'm going to show you the chart instead of going through all that that gibberish there on the article. You can read the article. It's free right now. It's posted on atsstats.com. So, here's the chart that hopefully you guys can see right there. Yeah, you can see it pretty well. I'm looking at the screen. So, home favorites after a loss, 268 and 175. Not a great record, right? It's still a winning record. And the good thing about this, everything's a winning record except for teams, home favorites coming off a 4-game losing streak, right? So a home favorite coming off 2 losses, 65-30. Home favorites coming off 3 losses, 23-22, pretty much even, right? To home favorites coming off 4 losses, 9-17. Now, this is interesting. Home favorites coming off 5 losses or more, 11-5 straight up in their next game. That's a pretty good record right there. So when you look at the home favorites, teams coming off 2 losses and 5 losses, those are probably the ones you want to pay attention to. Road favorites after a loss, 156-102. Road favorites after 2 losses, 35-33, 3 losses, 21-12, 4 losses, 6-5, which is better than home favorites after 4 losses, 9-17, right? And teams, road favorites after 5 losses or more, 4-0 straight up. And the last, I thought I did the last 2 years. No, it's on the other side. All right. Yeah, so pretty good. Home favorites after a win now. Look at the difference. Home favorites coming off a win, 299 to 223. So more wins, but more losses as well, right? The home favorites coming off a 2-game winning streak, 78-58. Home favorites coming off 3-game win streak, 39-26. After home favorites after a 4-game win streak, 21-15. And home favorites coming off 5 wins or more, 14-5 straight up on the season. Road favorites after a win, 148-122. After a 2-game win streak, 39-32. 3-game win streak, 20-13. 4-game win streak. So look at that. The 4-game win streak or losing streak does not play well into the bettor's hand. It goes better for the underdog. And then 6-14, and then 1-3 after 5 or more game of winning streak. That's think about it, right? If you're a law of average player, and I say it all the time, you can't win forever, you can't lose forever. But if you're looking at this chart, the 2 teams that I looked at today who are playing that fit our situational betting systems here today is the New York Yankees. They're a home favorite coming off a 2-game losing streak. They're playing Tampa Bay at -157. So pay attention to the Yankees. And if you look at the chart right here, it's probably one of the best records here of all of them, 65-30. And then Boston Red Sox, road favorites. All right, road favorites off a 3-game losing streak is 21-12. 21-12. So today we're going to pay attention to the New York Yankees -157 and the Boston Red Sox 158 against Colorado. So we'll see. We'll do this chart all week, and we'll keep track of the record. And at the end of the day, I hope it produces one thing.
I want winners.
Yeah, and hopefully that hopefully it produces winners. All right, so you can read this chart here today, guys. It's at atsstats.com, and that's how we kick off a Cash Out Monday by feeding a little bit of the hamster in the wheel, and hopefully you guys turn a profit today. Speaking of profit, I want to give a shout out to all our Discord, our bullpenners. Hey, we got to go to the bullpen. I want winners, and this is our Discord here, guys. So if you go to the website atsstats.com, click on Discord, and then you're going to get this, and you will see in Major League Baseball some of the Prince had a good day weekend. Scott Christensen, all the guys are here that you see in the bullpen. They're all here, and yeah, so shout out to all the bullpenners, hey, all the closers, all the setup, all the middle relief. Hey, you need all types in the bullpen, right? You need the in case the host has to tap out early, you get the bullpen come in the second inning, third inning, but that won't happen. All right, so let's get on with Major League Baseball, and let's go find some winners today here at the Raymond Report.
Hello again, everybody. Harry Carey from Wrigley Field on a beautiful day for baseball.
All right, beautiful day at Yankee Stadium if you get the opportunity, if you're in New York. Hopefully it's a sunny day. And speaking of New York, let me see, what's the temperature at game time? Yeah, it should be sunny and 83 degrees or Fahrenheit. Remember, I'm a Celsius guy here in Canada. The wind is 8 miles right to left. And you got, let me see, the Yankees going to send here Carlos Rodon, the lefty, against Zach Lytle of the Tampa Bay Rays. Now, the Yankees a 157 favorite, 8.5 is the total. And we do have the Yankees winning 5.1 to 4.02, the over-under at, let me see here, at 9.12. So we do have this game going over the total. And I do have a system I'm going to share with you guys right now. And I'm going to go to this, I'm going to go to my dashboard. That's on my eye here. All right, gonna go to my dashboard, and we're gonna go to MLB, and look at this system here on the New York Yankees. Anytime you got a 160 to 180 home favorite, now this line did open up at 167, so anytime you got a 160 to 180 home favorite versus American League East division opponent like Tampa Bay, they're coming off a loss against a right-handed pitcher, and it was a 2-run loss, and it was a day game. The home favorite is 14-3 straight up. So you know what? That plays right into our system today with the Yankees, as we showed you on the chart. Right? Home favorites coming off a 2-game losing streak. Home favorites coming off a 2-game 65-30, and then there's that system that plays into the Yankee system here today. So I think Yankees could be a big play for you guys here today. So check it out. The Yankees minus 157. I had 160 as my line, so we're getting a little bit of fair market value on the Bronx Bombers. Again, they're on a 2-game losing streak. Tampa Bay's playing a little bit better. They are 6-4 last 10, while the Yankees 4-6. And today, Carlos Rodon, a 9-7 record, a 4.63, while Zach Lytle 3-6, a 4.26, and you got a be neutral against be bullish. And let's see if the Yankees can go get us that money today, and you can put it on the board.
You can put it on the board, yeah!
Yes, all right. Cleveland Guardians taking on Detroit Tigers. Tigers minus 118. The over-under listed at 7. And the computer pick here at the Rain Report has the Tigers winning this one 4.2 to 3.9. The over-under at 8.16. Detroit losing. It was a good game last night, yesterday afternoon at the Rogers Center, where Toronto had a big lead, and then Tigers went ahead, and then the Blue Jays tied it, and then went ahead 5-4 and won the game 5-4. Today, Tarek Skubal is going up against Carlos Carrasco. Cleveland, one of our top plays yesterday, unfortunately, didn't pan out. They were 8-0 prior to yesterday, coming off a home loss as a favorite. Now they're 8-1. But today, Carlos Carrasco is 3-7, 5.02 ERA. He's in tough, though. He's in tough against Derek Skubal, who is 10-3, a 2.41 ERA. And the Tigers, they're on a 3-over winning streak. They're favored in this one. I had them listed at minus 121. They're at 118. So the Tigers are getting the chalk, and that's because Skubal's on the hill. And Cleveland Guardians, let me see. The Guardians do have a good record, though, against, let me go to my Rain Report here. Just going to close some of these windows so I don't get analysis by paralysis or paralysis by analysis or whatever that saying is. And let me go here. Yeah, look at the 19-5. The Cleveland Guardians are 19-5 against teams below 500 at home this season. And you know what? They're on a 2-game losing streak. It's too bad they're not a favorite, right? I don't think they're a favorite. Let me see here. Detroit. Yeah, because they'd be in the same betting situation as the Yankees are. So let me see, Cleveland. No, they're an underdog. Yeah, it's too bad they weren't favored because they would have fit our potential system here. Home favorites come off a 2-game losing streak, and I wonder home underdogs. Let me do home underdogs. I don't think it's good. I think I checked it out this morning. I don't think it's really good. Home underdogs coming off a 2-game losing streak this year. 29-38, 40-24-3. Maybe the over is where you want to go get that cash today at that game between.
Straight cash, homie.
Yeah, straight cash, homie. Between the Tigers and the Cleveland Guardians. All right, let's go to the next one. Yeah, you know what? I think the over is maybe you want to go. What's the Detroit Tigers record when they're on the road and the total 7? Let me see that. No, it's 7.5. Now, what's the line here at Bookmaker? 7. All right, the line went down, so let me do this here. Let's do Detroit. All right, let's go Detroit Tigers. We'll go home or away. No, we'll do home team. We'll do road team. All right, we'll do road team when the total's 7. Let's see if they're used to playing with that low total. Where's the totals? There we go. This season, survey says 2-4, 2-4 to the under. All right. So I'm, you know what, kind of liking the over in this one. The Guardians, the last 6 games I've gone under. The last 3 have gone over for Detroit. So maybe that's where you want to lean today. All right, let's go to, and you can put that one on the board.
You can put it on the board, yeah!
All right, let's go to Miami, where the Marlins coming off a big win yesterday over the New York Mets. The 4-2 was the final. And today you have Yanni Shirnos going to go up against David Peterson of the New York Metropolitans. And the New York Mets, David Peterson, the lefty, is 4-0 in the year, 3.09 ERA, while Yanni Shirnos is 0-1, 5.76 ERA. And the computer pick does like the Mets to win this one, 4.92 to 4.05. The over-under at 8.97. So we do have this game going over the total. We're going to give New York a 51.8% chance of winning. They're coming off a loss, and let's see how the New York Mets do on the road after a loss this season. And let's go to the Ram report, and let's see the New York Mets. The New York Mets, after a loss this season on the road, survey says they are 13-11, and if they're coming off a road loss as a favorite, 5-5 straight up in their next game. How do they do on Mondays? Hey, on a cash out Monday? Yeah, they cash out 5-3. Not too bad. 6-5 when they're an 8.5 point total. And for the Marlins, after a win at home this season, 9-9, 10-6-2, 4-8 as a coming off a home win as an underdog. So looking at this one here, kind of like Peterson. Actually, how do the Marlins do against lefties? 4th game of a series, 6-8 against Southpaws, 0-2 4th game of a series. And for the New York Mets, they're also 0-2 on the road in the 4th game of a series. I don't know, it might be a pass for me in this one. I just don't feel it right now. Yanni Shirnos, you never know what you're going to get with Yanni. But Peterson 4-0. Yeah, you know what? I think the Mets are going to go. I think Peterson hasn't lost a game yet this year. 3.09 ERA. Give me the Mets and put it on the board.
You can put it on the board, yeah!
All right, let's go to Pittsburgh, where the Bucks going to take on the St. Louis Cardinals. And you know what? They almost swept the Phillies, but they got spanked yesterday, 6-0 against the Phillies. Today, Mitch Keller, though, going against Andre Palante of the St. Louis Cardinals. Cardinals coming off a 6-2 win over the Braves, and the Bucks minus 122 is the line. 8.5 is the total, and we're going to lean with the Cardinals in this one. 4.59 to 4.34, the over-under, landing on 8.93. I did have Pittsburgh listed at minus 137 on my value index. And how does Pittsburgh do as a home favorite this season? That'd be an interesting stat to verify, to see. You know, the Bucks, they seem like more of an underdog team, right? And when you get that favorite role, you got Keller on the hill today, and as a home underdog this season, they are 8-10. That's what I thought. 8-10 as a dog, 4.06 run for, but giving up 5.11 while I'm sorry, as a favorite. 16-15 as a favorite. Okay, almost 500, right? So you think it'd be a little bit better record. And the St. Louis Cardinals, let me check out the Cardinals as a road underdog. St. Louis as a road dog, 16-20 on the season. All right, not Not the greatest record, but the last 2 games I've gone under. They're 52-47 on the year. This is going to be a balanced team. I like Keller in this spot. I do like Mitch Keller. Andre Palante, 4-4, a 4.21 ERA. Mitch Keller, 10-5 on the year. I'm going to go with the Bucks. Something tells me, though, St. Louis plus 1.5 run might be worth the value, though. Let me take a look here. The Cardinals plus 1.5 runs. The value? Minus 184. Not too bad. Let me go look. Okay, let me check something out here. Let me go to my strength of schedule. Let's go to Major League Baseball. I want to see how they're doing last 14 games. Not the NBA. All right, so St. Louis Cardinals, power rating last 14 games, 57. All right, so it's above the average of 51. They're 8-6. All right, in Pittsburgh, 9-5. All right, so both these teams coming in pretty much hot. Bullish, yeah. So you got be bullish against be neutral. Now, the thing with Pittsburgh, though, you just came off a really tough series with the Philadelphia Phillies. You won the series 2-1. Now you got the Cardinals coming in, and I think the Phillies are probably one of the best teams, well, probably one or two of the best teams in baseball. My letdown factor here, that's my only concern, right? You go from Philly to St. Louis, even though St. Louis has a winning record, it's not as if they're playing Washington or Oakland or something like that, right? But I think St. Louis plus 1.5 runs might be worth a look. I just wish that we weren't facing Keller, though. All right, so you can put that on the board.
You can put it on the board.
On 4th of July, pitcher 7 innings at Pittsburgh and earned 1 run. All right, on the 4th of July, Palante pitched 7 innings at Pittsburgh with 1 earned run. Yeah, you know what? So I agree with you, Scott. I think St. Louis plus 1.5 is the way to go. All right, the Atlanta Braves taking on the Cincinnati Reds. Now the Braves are going to send Ronaldo Lopez to the hill with his 7-3 record, a 1.88 ERA, and Hunter Green is 6-4 in a year, 3.34 ERA. Cincinnati, as Joe Namath would say,
Struggling.
4-game losing streak right now. The Braves lost yesterday 6-2 against the Cards. And for the record, we do have the Braves winning this one 4.12 to 3.84. Over under at 7.96. And when we looked at our chart this morning, how do home favorites do after a loss? They are 268 and 175 on the year. Still a winning record. I'm going to go Ronaldo Lopez here. I think he's the better pitcher in this one against Hunter Green, even though Hunter Green's got that wicked fastball. I'm going to go Lopez minus 139. Look at the value index. You know what? The value index I can probably throw out. Ever since the Ronald Acuna Jr. injury, it seems like we're always like $50 overpriced on everything, right? Is Ronald Acuna Jr. really worth about that $50 in value? I don't know about that. 139 though, that's a pretty good price tag on Ronaldo Lopez and his $1.88 ERA. Give me the Braves over the St. Louis Cardinals. And what about the playoffs, Coach?
Playoffs? Don't talk about playoffs. You kidding me? Playoffs?
All right, put it on the board.
You can put it on the board. Yeah.
All right, Philadelphia Phillies taking on the Minnesota Twins, who are coming off an 8-7 loss to Milwaukee yesterday, while the Phillies, they salvaged 1 game against their series against the Pittsburgh Pirates. 6-0 was the final. Today, Rangers Suarez is going up against the giant Bailey Ober of the Twinkies. Bailey Ober is 8-5, 4.14 ERA, while Rangers Suarez 10-4, 2.76 ERA. And the computer pick here does like the Phillies, 4.6 to 4.2, the over-under, landing on 8.9. Now, one thing I want to check here, I want to see how Philadelphia does in Minnesota at Target Field. Let me go to my regular database, and let's go to MLB, and let's take a look at Philadelphia. You know, Philly had a great first half, right? And they didn't have much of a hiccup all year. Now I'm starting to think, is Philly due for like a bad string of losses, right? So that's my only concern. Or not even losses, but series losses. Let's do last 15 games, or let's do last 10. Last 10 at Target Field. Oh, what did I forget there? Philadelphia road team. Go get it. Team. Oh, okay. Hey, good. At least my. Hey, Philadelphia against Philadelphia doesn't work. You got to do Minnesota, Ron. All right, it must be Monday. 5-5. Look at that, eh? Just tie. All right, what about last? Okay, we'll keep it like that. I don't want to sway my my pick here. I kind of like Philly. Ranger Suarez 10-4, 2.76. My line -136. Getting a little bit of a discount. You know what scares me is this line. It's a little bit like yesterday's Cleveland's line, right? Against San Diego, -105, -109. You know, fool me once, shame on me. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me type thing. That's what I feel in this one. But I'm gonna Minnesota though. Minnesota. What are they? Bearish? Yeah. You know what? Give me Philadelphia. Put it on the board.
You can put it on the board. Yeah.
I'm going with the Ranger. Hey, gonna go Ranger. Ranger Suarez. Caliente. Hey, Ranger Suarez. All right. Let me see here. Milwaukee Brewers taking on the Chicago Cubs. Now, the Brewers are -114 favorite. The Cubbies totals at 8. And tonight, first pitch under the lights at Wrigley Field at 8:05 Eastern. Good Nationals. Let me see here. Is it the division opponent? Yeah, National Central division opponent. So you got -114. Let me just do something here. I want to check the latest standings to see. Cubbies are they better be careful here. They don't want to fall too. They're already 10 games behind. Milwaukee, yeah, you know what? Cubbies, this is a big series for the Cubs, right? They're already 10 games behind, and if they get swept, they can start talking about the Chicago Bears.
Hey, baby! We're going to be here all day!
Yeah, they're going to be here all day.
We're going to be here all day, baby! I like this kind of party! Baby!
Yeah, it won't be a party if the Cubs lose, I'll tell you that. -114 is the line, 8 is the total, 4.13 to 3.92, favoring Milwaukee. We're going to send Tobias Myers to the hill against Javier Assad. Nice to see Javier Assad back. And 4-3 to 3.27 ERA, while Tobias Myers 6-3, 3.13 ERA. Milwaukee coming in on a 3-game win streak, while the Cubbies 6-4 the last 10. They salvaged one game. They got Arizona on Sunday. 2-1 was the final against Brandon Fott. And today, let me see here, the 5-5 last 10. Milwaukee, man, I want to take Javier Assad here, but I know he's coming off injury. Let me see his latest injury status, or his latest status, his numbers. All right, so last time he pitched, July 13, yeah, he went 2 innings. Yeah, he only went 2.1. Was he on a pitch count though? You know what? I'm going to go with Milwaukee. I think Milwaukee's the better team for July 22nd. And Milwaukee coming in hot. 3-game win streak. And give me the Cubs. Put it on the board. Hey, put it on the board.
You can put it on the board. Yeah.
All right, Milwaukee -109. Don't like the line. Line is now it's 114. Opened up -109. No, we'll see. Not a big line move, but enough to make me think about it. 52% chance of winning, over 50% on the Cubbies. All right, let's go to Texas. Arlington, big win yesterday, 3-2 over the Baltimore Orioles, and the Chicago White Sox losing 4-1 against the Kansas City Royals. Yeah, they don't do well at Kauffman Stadium. I think the last time I checked, they were like 1-9 or 0-10 at Kauffman Stadium. Chicago White Sox on a 7-game losing streak. Holy cow.
Struggling.
Yeah, just a little bit. Last 3 games I've gone under. They're 1-9.
Struggling.
In their last 10 games, 3-7 to the under. And the Kogo in this one's at 62%. You got C bearish against C neutral. And I got the Rangers sending Michael Lorenzen to the hill against Eric Fetty. I'm going to go with Texas in this one. And, you know, when you see something too obvious, you know, when it looks too good to be true, right? -166. I had 148. Well, even the price is telling you that it's a little bit overpriced. So yeah, give me Texas. I just can't take the White Sox. They're not. They're not serious. The White Sox are not a serious team right now. Let me go to the scoring averages. What are they doing last 5 games? Let me see the scoring averages last 5 games. MLB. And let me see here. Let's go. Yeah, look at 1.8 runs for. Giving up 6.4 loss. Ooh, not good. Not good. Hey, yeah, give me Texas and you can put it on the board.
You can put it on the board. Yeah.
All right, White Sox, a first 5 money line with Fetty. Ooh, Jerry Davis throwing me a curveball this early in the morning. The bench boss throwing a curveball. All right, Jerry, you know what? I'm going to write that down here. Jerry likes the White Sox first 5. Hey, you're like a bookmaker. What do you know that I don't know? First 5, Jerry Davis. All right, Jerry. It's on the board. It's on the board, Jerry. And now I got to go look at Fetty's last couple of games here. 7-3. You know what? 2.99 ERA. Up against Michael Lorenzen, 3.52. Fetty's not a bad pitcher. And you know what? He's won 2 of his last 3 starts. Yeah, you might be onto something there, Jerry. And this is what I mean, right? When it's too good to be true, you need the bench boss to come and make you think a little bit. I kind of like that now, Jerry. Fetty. And you know what? Fetty will give you innings. He's not like a bullpen guy, give you 1 or 2 innings and come in and come out. He went 5 innings against Minnesota, 90 pitches. 6 innings against Cleveland, 91. 6 innings against the Dodgers. So look at that. He's played 3 really good teams. Dodgers, Cleveland, Minnesota. And of those 3 teams, he only allowed 1 home run. He had 6 walks, though. That's a little high. And 12 hits. Yeah, it's a little 12 hits, so it's almost 4 hits per outing, which is as long as it's not home runs and you don't walk anybody, it could be all right. All right, you know what? Hey, I like that. I agree with JD. Says Lee Clark. Good morning, Lee. There's my good friend Lee Clark, and
yeah, baby. Yeah.
Pearls. Yeah, show them the pearls, baby. That's what we do here. We give you the pearls on the show. All right, let's go to Kansas City, Kauffman Stadium, where they had a good weekend. In fact, they swept the White Sox. 4-1 was the game on Sunday. Arizona didn't. You know what? Arizona did well. They won 2 of 3 at Wrigley, and today they're sending Ilber Diaz to the hill. Ilber Diaz, remember him a couple weeks ago before the All-Star game? He got called up. He's been all right. Diaz has been good. In fact, let me go get Ilber's numbers right here. He's been pretty good. Are you guys pumped for a college football season soon? Hey, all my football coaches are telling me that EA Sports college. The new game. I haven't played it, but I'm not a huge gamer. If I do play like the Xbox or anything like that, it's baseball. I just love playing the baseball or golf. I like playing golf, especially in the wintertime when we're thinking of a green, especially up here in Canada. When it's snowing, you're just thinking of grass. Yeah, that's the only thing is. But yeah, all my buddies are, and the players love it. All right, Diaz here. Let me check this out. Since he's been called up July 8th, 6 innings, 83, 87 pitches. He's only given up 1 home run. Not a big strikeout pitcher, but walked 3. You know what? I think Diaz might be a play here, guys. I think Gilbert Diaz might catch a Kansas City overconfident Royals team who are B bullish against B bullish. Let's go, Lee Clark. Cash that money, says Jerry Davis. All right, so the computer pick does like the Royals. Let me see, 150. That's a little bit of a heavy price tag. I might go Geico Insurance here, guys. I might go get that Geico Insurance. Yep, I'm gonna go Arizona. You know what? We're after the All-Star break, right? There's always 1 or 2 teams that go on these runs. I got a feeling Arizona's one. If they can get Merrill Kelly back and Zach 10-gallon hat pitching like we know he can pitch, man, it would be just Merrill Kelly. If they can get Merrill Kelly back, what's his status? Let me check out Merrill Kelly. I think Arizona. Hey, you know what? Here's a question for you guys. Which second half team do you think is going to have a lot of value in the second half? I think Arizona is going to be one of those teams. I think maybe San Diego could be one of those teams as well. I think Arizona, though, is going to be one of those teams. Let me see. Merrill Kelly. What's his status? Breakthrough. Okay. All right. Shoulder is expected to throw 2 more bullpen sessions before facing hitters, says Nick Piercoro of the Arizona Republic. All right. Kelly is slated to throw out the bump Saturday and expected to require additional bullpen session before cleared to face hitters. All right. So you know what? At least we're getting him back this year. Arizona, guys. Rangers, Texas Rangers. Yeah, I agree. The Rangers. Hey, there's Daryl Turner's other brother, Daryl. Good morning, Ron in the bullpen. Opinions on Red Sox over, Rays over, Mets over, and the Red Sox over. All right, I'll get that in a second. Oakland has shown a lot of value lately, but that may change if some trades happen. Yeah, I agree. But I think Arizona, Texas, and you know what? Let me take a look here at the futures at bookmakers. What's your favorite sports book online? What you guys bet online? What's your favorite online sports book? I've been with Bookmaker for like 25 years. Like these guys to me, they're the best. Let's see. Where's the futures? They take them off? Oh, here we go. Yeah, they took the futures off. You know why? You know why they took them off, eh? Because of the trade deadline. Yeah, I think that's why bookmaker took off the the futures trade deadline, right? People are scared to get burnt here. All right, you know what? I'm going to write these down. So post in the comment, if you're watching on the replay, post in the comment section. Which team do you think are going to be your best under the radar value teams? I think Arizona. Scotty says Texas. We got Oakland. Who else do I think might be a great under the value team here? Let me go back to the list here. All right, so Arizona, Atlanta, no. Baltimore, no, they're already good. Boston, you know what? Boston, we can throw Boston in there. I know Dusty Shelfs likes Boston. You know, Chicago Cubs, no. Cincy, no. Cleveland, no. Colorado, Chicago White Sox, Detroit. No, I think Detroit's going to fade. Houston, yeah, I think Houston will be another one. They've been pretty good for the last 3 weeks. Kansas City, I think they'll fade. Angels, nope. Dodgers, Miami, nope. Milwaukee, I think Milwaukee's going to stay right about where they're at. You know, they I think Milwaukee overachieved in the first half, but we'll see if they can stay consistent. Depends on their schedule, right? Depends who they're facing. Strength of schedule is going to be a big one here down in the second half. New York Mets, you know what? Can we put the New York Mets in there? I think so. I think we can put the Metropolitans in there. Yankees, no. I think they're going to fade a bit. Oakland, Oakland is just so Moneyball. Eh? When you think of Oakland, that's the first word that comes, Moneyball. And I just don't know if they have the I think what we got out of the Mets, Oakland, the last 4-5 weeks is probably the best we're going to get all year. Philadelphia, I can see them fading a bit. I think Philly's going to be overvalued the next the second half. Pittsburgh, you know what? You can flip a quarter on Pittsburgh. You know, it's when you look at Pittsburgh's track record, you can't trust it, eh? Mike, what does Mike Singletary think?
Cannot play with him. Cannot win with him. Cannot coach with him. Can't do it.
Yeah, I can't do it. San Diego, you know what? I'm going to put a question mark on San Diego. Question mark. Seattle, man, Seattle. It's just the thing with the Mariners. They're not consistently hitting. You know what I mean? Like they don't score a lot of runs. They got good pitching. They just can't score a lot of runs when you need them to consistently. San Francisco, no. St. Louis, you know, I had St. Louis winning that division. I'm going to say yes, that we'll get value in the second half. Tampa Bay, I hope so. Man, they burnt us the first half. Texas, yep. And then Toronto, no. Washington, I think Washington's going to fade. All right, let me see what you guys have here. So Scott has Rangers. Jerry Davis has Oakland. Scott has the Pirates. Lee Clark has St. Louis. I agree with you, Lee. I do like St. Louis. I think everyone thinks that Milwaukee's playing above their head. Yeah. Pitching staff is not as good as their record, in my opinion. Yeah, that's what I just said about Milwaukee. I think they overachieved first half. Seattle strikes out way too often. Yep, fade for me. I agree. Jermaine Connolly. Damn, I'm late. Hey, at least you're here, baby. Hey, you like that?
You like that?
I do like that.
You like that?
Anyways, that's okay, Jermaine. At least you made it to the show. Thanks for tuning in, bud. All right, let's get back to this one. So, and where it all started, right? Arizona. I think Arizona is going to be a team you want to pay attention to. Hey, as Gary Bettman would say, I think you'll want to hear this. All right, 100%, says Jermaine Connolly. All right, so give me Arizona on the run line today against the Kansas City Royals. Boston, Colorado. You know, if you missed the beginning of the show, and Jermaine, you missed, hey, Jermaine. So I'm going to bring this back here for my good friend Jermaine Connolly. All right, so what we're doing is I think Diaz could be a bet on the pitcher. Yeah, Diaz. That's what we just said. I think Diaz is a good pitcher. You know, you always get these call ups, and obviously when you get called up, you want to stay in the show. I think Diaz is one of those guys that is going to help the D-backs. All right, so what we did this morning is we looked at home favorites after a win, and road favorites after home favorites, and road favorites after win and loss, and what we summed it up to. So Nicole's note version of it: pay attention to home favorites coming off a 2-game losing streak. They are 65-30 on the year, When they're coming off a 5 or more game losing streak, they're 11-5. And when they're coming off a road favorite off a 3-game losing streak, 21-12. Home favorites after a win, pay attention to 5 or more game winning streak. They're 14-5. We didn't see really a lot of value into the wins and up to 4-game win streak. And road favorites, look at this, compared to like 4-game win streak, it's the opposite. 6-14, 1-3. But 20-13 after a 3-game win streak. That's the only value I can see when you take the road favorite. But to me, home favorites coming off a 2-game losing streak. That's when you think about when you think about it, right? Think about this. And when the home favorite is coming off a 2-game losing streak, the streak is early. And the one thing I can tell you, in anybody who's played sports, coached sports, once you get into these losing streaks, you start doubting your as a player, you lose your self-confidence. As a coach, you're judging, you're thinking about your decision making. Like you're thinking, am I overthinking this? Do I need to keep that guy in the lineup? Do I pull this guy? Do I bring up that guy from the minors? Or you start doubting yourself a little bit, right? But when you get into a home favorites after a 2-game losing streak, it's too early in the streak to really overreact, right? So I think that's why home favorites coming off a 2-game losing streak, the record is really good. And from us as a betting standpoint of view, right, from a bettor's perspective, I think you're a 2-game losing streak, you're not too worried. It's only 2 games, right? And you probably face 2 really good pitchers in baseball. Then like the third, you're probably facing like the number 5 in the rotation, right? So I think with home favorites coming off a 2-game losing streak, and road favorites coming off a 3-game losing streak are the ones you want to pay attention to. And this brings me back to the reason why I'm talking about the Boston Red Sox. The Boston Red Sox are on the road. They're on a 3-game losing streak, and road favorites in Major League Baseball this season after a 3-game losing streak, 21-12 straight up in their next game. So, having said all that, guess what? We're going to go with the Boston Red Sox today with Tanner Huck on the hill against the lefty Austin Gomber. And Gomber on the season, 2-6, a 4.61 ERA. And we're getting one of Boston's best pitchers in Tanner at 8-6, a 2.54. Give me the Boston Red Sox today over the Colorado Rockies. And guess what?
You can put it on the board, yes!
All right. Let me see here. Concerns, let me see. I think Diaz could be a bet on pitchers. Concerned Diaz only had 2 Ks last out and supposedly a strikeout pitcher. Yeah, that's what I said too earlier, Jerry. Who fits these models? The New York Yankees and the Boston Red Sox. How did you get there on the website? How did you get there on the website? What does that mean, Lee? How did you get there on the website? Boston versus lefties scares me, and like the Red Sox over. Boston against lefties, really? Let me see here. Do I go to my my database? How did you get there on the website? I don't. You have to give me more details on that, Lee. I don't fully understand that question. All right, let's go Boston. We'll do away first against Southpaws. Okay, we're the. I feel elevator music coming here. Hey, gotta get. Not the flute, Ron. Got it. Whew, that was close. Hey, that was close. All right, let me see. 9-8 against 11-6 to the over. All right, that's not bad. Overall, 12-17. Not a great record, but nothing to really concern me about. Let me see. How did you get there on the website? Home teams and yeah. So I did the research this morning. I did the research, Lee. So Lee, if you go to the website on the front page right here, go to atsstats.com, scroll down, look for potential profitable betting situations, home favorites. Click on it. And there's an article about home favorites, road favorites, and if you scroll down to the bottom, there's the chart right here. I'm gonna keep track of this chart. I'm gonna update it once a week, but I'm going to keep track of the teams that we're going to monitor. We're going to track the teams. So right now, for the record, today, the only 2 teams that fit this model are the New York Yankees. They're coming off a 2-game losing streak, and the Boston Red Sox coming off a 3-game losing streak. Both teams are favorite, right? So if you're ever wondering when's the best time to bet on a favorite, there you go. All right, let's go to T-Mobile Park, where the Mariners taking on the LA Angels, who really, man, I had Oakland yesterday. That was a complete debacle. Do you guys watch that game? The Halos and the Oakland Athletics. Oakland had a 5-0 lead, 5 or 5-1, and then they start walking guys. Then it's the worst, right? You ever watch a game and the team you're betting on is winning, and then you leave the room, you come back. This is correct me if I'm wrong. Is this the worst feeling as a bettor when the bases are loaded and there's no outs? Hey, isn't that the worst feeling? And you got the lead, and you're like, ah, crap. This is not good. This is not good at all. Hey, this is not good at all. That's the worst feeling as a baseball bettor, is when your team is winning and they can have a huge lead. Like yesterday, Oakland 5-0. Feeling good. Hey, maybe it's a little filet mignon on the barbecue. Nope, we're going right to we're going right to pork chops or something, or friggin' bologna. Let me see. Angels win on Sunday. Fun fact, says Solo Rider. I'm there, right there with you. I was on Oakland every game this weekend. Yeah, I watch Oakland just a walk, and a bunch of people knowing my bet was going to lose. Yeah. It's the worst, right? When your wife walks in, and it's funny, eh? My wife she's so she knows me very well. We'll be watching a game, and she has no clue what I'm taking, right? Until I see, I make a comment like, ah, crap. Well, let me get. You got to, like yesterday, she comes in the room, and I go, ah, crap. She goes, let me guess. You got Oakland. I said, what gave it away? She goes, nothing, just the way you said that. It's funny how she always knows, eh? Yeah, 100% shout out to your wife, man, says Solo Rider. All right, yeah. No, Mrs. Coach, she knows the coach, all right, for sure. But yeah, it's the worst feeling, right? When you're betting on a team, bases loaded, no outs, it's like, ah, crap. And the worst part is, the 7th inning or something like that, so you don't have many innings to come back from. So anyways, little Ron rant on the Cash Out Monday. Yeah, and Jermaine was watching that game too. That was awful. All right, Seattle taking on the Angels, and minus 153 is the line, 7.5 is the total. Bryce Miller, I was going to play Dilly Dilly, but it's a Bud Light thing, but what the hell? Hey, what the hell? It's a Monday.
Dilly dilly.
Yeah.
Dilly dilly.
I just want to hear dilly dilly. All right, minus 153 is the line, 7.5 is the total, and we do have the Bryce Miller going here, and let me get Bryce's record. Miller time is 7-7, 3.63 ERA. Tyler Anderson, the lefty, 8-8, 2.97 ERA, and we do like Seattle winning this one, 4.31 to 3.56, the over/under, 7.87. So we do have this game going over the total, and Seattle probably happy that Houston has left the building. Hey, it's you never wanted to face these hot teams right now, right? And now the Halos coming in. They are 5-5 last 10. I think Seattle can, like Jerry says, as long as Seattle can start hitting, I think we'll be all right. Give me Seattle, and you can put it on the board.
You can put it on the board. Yes.
All right, was Rusty putting his paw over his face when watching the A's? No, yeah, I think Rusty was digging a hole to bury my ticket where he was going to put that ticket. Hey, Rusty was burying my ticket already. That's funny. No Julio. Oh, that's right, Julio. He, if you saw the game yesterday, Jermaine Connolly, good. Julio went to the was going for a fly ball, and then he I don't know if it was his knee or ankle, but he got banged up right there. So no Julio. But you know what? Beer and pizza money, and we'll go Mariners. All right, let's go to Oakland. Again, Oakland. Hey, cannot win with them.
Cannot play with them. Cannot win with them. Cannot coach with them. Can't do it.
Can't do it on Sunday. Oakland, you killed me yesterday. Absolutely killed me. All right, Houston, we got no problem. Minus 138 is the line, 8.5 is the total. And Spencer Arrighetti. Hey, Spencer Arrighetti. I think it's spaghetti when I say that name for some reason. I don't know why. Hogan's Heroes going here for the Oakland Athletics. Hogan Harris, the lefty. He's 1-3, a 3.40 ERA. Spencer Arrighetti, 4-7, a 5.63 ERA. And I do have the... I got the Astros winning this one, 4.9 to 4.1. The over-under at 9. So we do like it to go over the total. And you know what? Like, I think it was Jerry that said it, Oakland. It's just, they're so scrappy. Washington, Oakland, You just never know what you're going to get with them, right? 5-5, C neutral, minus 175. I think Houston's a play here, but I just get this feeling that at minus 138, the line is telling me maybe we don't touch this game. But when I look at Houston, that lineup, they're playing some pretty good ball. In fact, let me go take a look at their last 15 games. Let's go to the Rain report. Okay. It's good to do a show on a Monday, eh? To get the cobwebs out from the weekend. Hey, everybody's in a good mood. Give me Spencer for hire. Spencer for hire. That's it, Jermaine. That's how you bring your A game. That's what I like. I like when you guys got a good sense of humor, eh? Hey, we've never seen that guy. He's never come back. Hey, who was it? Remember the guy we made fun of a bit, and I hope he comes back. It was all for fun. Hey, well, who was it again? We taking a nap. That's it. Taking a nap. Oh yeah, he never came back. That's too bad. You know what? Hey, you need thick skin if you're gonna watch this show, right? You gotta take. If you're gonna throw punches, you gotta be able to take punches. I don't think he threw any, but I think we probably gave him one too many. All right. Anyways, Hogan's Heroes going up against Spencer Arrighetti, and I do have. Oh yeah, I wanted to check on Houston here. Last 15. Taking a nap. That was funny. Nappy time.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah, nappy time. Hey, speaking of nappy time. Hey, a little editing music for the nappy time. But all right. So you know what? Houston, they're okay on the road this season. 24-26. So that's the problem right there. Yeah. You know what? Oakland. 24. Look at that. Hey, that's a sign. If that's not a sign, I don't know what is. 24-26 road record. 24-26 home record, and 5-10, 13-8 against the strength of schedule teams. I don't know. Hogan's Heroes. Let me see what Hogan's been doing up. Hey, let me see Hogan's Heroes line up here. All right, Jermaine says it's all love. I can take all the jokes, says Jermaine. Yeah. 35 PA for Harris. Houston's 125 batting there. Jerry, you like Oakland, Jerry? Or do you like, you know what? I think Oakland 1.5 runs. What do you guys think? Oakland 1.5 runs? Yeah, 130. Why not? Hey, if you're not betting, you're not trying, right? You can't fall into this favorite, what's that word I'm looking for? Favorite hole, right? A favorite trap. You just can't fall into that favorite trap all the time. It's so easy to take a favorite. It's, I can, subconsciously I can talk myself into all the best favorites, but it's talking myself into the underdogs. And anytime I take an underdog, I always ask myself, do you think they got a chance to win straight up? That's almost like the game breaker, right? But Hogan's Hero, yeah, I want to take a look at Hogan's last few outings. Let me see here, the lefty. How does let me see how Houston does against lefties. Does against lefties, eh? I don't know if that's proper English. Hey. It's a good thing we don't have an autocorrect on this show. Probably be going all the time. Ding, 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 ding. Lefties 6-10. All right, Houston 6-10 against lefties on the road. 7-8-1. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna go. What the hell? Hey, I think that's what I did yesterday. Says Jermaine Connolly. Taking a Geico. Yeah, you know what, Jerry? I'm with you. I'm taking that Geico insurance. Hey, you know what? I got to reach out to Geico. I'm giving them too much publicity here. Hey, was it Flo? No, Flo was preservative. What's Flo? She's not Geico, eh? No, it's the little gecko. Yeah. Anyways, let me see here. Let's go to give me Oakland plus 1.5 runs, and let's put it on the board.
You can put it on the board. Yeah.
Hey, a lot of rambling to Progressive Flow. That's it. Progressive Flow. Hey. Oh God, yeah. There's some great. You guys know I'm a commercial guy, and there's some great commercials out there. All right, LA Dodgers. Yeah, thanks for that last night there. Hey, I think that ball that Ohtani hit probably hit one of the cars in the parking lot there. Did you see that bomb he just threw yesterday in the parking lot? Man, it went out of the stadium. Hey, you're pretty good when you can hit a ball out of Dodger Stadium. Yeah, just in. Shohei Ohtani, not bad. He's not bad.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah, he's not bad. All right, River Ryan. All right, we got a call up here. River Ryan, the call up for the Dodgers. And Dodgers, the injury is starting to hit the Dodgers, eh? So let me see where River is from. Hey, came from the lake. All right, let me see here. ACL Padres. All right, El Paso. So he's coming from what? AA, AAA, Oklahoma City, following the All-Star break. All right, so AAA call up. So good luck today for River Ryan. How do you not feel good for someone up getting his call up, right? All right, Willie Stargell hit the longest in Dodger Stadium, 500 feet. Wow. I'm back in Snell, first 5 against my Dodgers at the money line. Yeah, Blake Snell still hasn't touched the victory yet. 0-3, a 6.31 ERA. Now that you said that, Jerry, hey, let me go to the old trusted database here at atsstats.com. Man, I feel good for a Monday. I don't know. Maybe the weekend, recharge the batteries. I did some videos on the weekend. We had a bye week this week. Our football teams in the playoffs, so I had a bye week. So now we're playing next weekend. So, all right, let me see here. MLB. Blake Snell. I want to see how Blake does against the Dodgers. All right, let me see here. Blake Snell. 15. Oh, he's probably had more than 15 games against the Dodgers. LA Dodgers survey says 5-10. Wow, not a great record against my daughter. Jerry, did you see that? Not that good. Snell no run the last 12 innings. Giants, says Lee Clark. You know what? Let me see here. How does the Giants do at Dodger Stadium? That's another. Snell doesn't do it. Let me see how he does in LA. How about Snell in Los Angeles? Not the month. Let me see. Road team. Oh, and woo! Yep. Still like him, Jerry? Still like him? Hey, you like that?
You like that? You like that?
I don't like that, Kirk. I don't like that. Hey, that was good timing right there. All right, San Francisco. Hey, who has more fun than us, eh? Nobody. All right, San Francisco, LA Dodgers. Let's do last 15. 5-10. 10-4-1. Maybe the over is where you want to go. All right, doesn't look great. Yeah, not good. Can't win with him.
Cannot play with him. Cannot win with him. Cannot coach with him. Can't do it.
Can't do it. Hey, you know what? Before we go on go off the air, if you guys enjoyed the show today, please hit that like button and subscribe to our channel. I always appreciate that. For some reason, I think also if you make some posts in the comment, I think it helps our algorithm. So trying to get more people onto the show, more people into the bullpen, into our Discord, and trying to get more people on the team here. All right, LA Dodgers minus 144. 8.5 is the total, and we do like the Dodgers at 4.8 to 4.12. The over/under 8.99, and that's where I'm leaning. What's the Kogo at? 57%. Yes, please. All right, I'm gonna go over the total between the Dodgers and San Francisco. Whatever the trend, I'll ride. It's over. I'm going under. Says Jermaine Connolly. Yeah, hell, this is a great show. Says Jermaine Connolly. Appreciate you, Jermaine. Hey. Tito, fetch me a tissue. You get that joke? Hey, Jackson 5 joke right there. Come on, guys. Hey, don't show your age. Don't make me feel old on a cash out Monday. But all right, we all know what time it is, right? AI.
We talking about practice, not a game. Not a game. We talking about practice. Practice, man. I mean, how silly is that?
Not silly at all, because we are talking about the 80% Club stats brought to you. Let's get serious, Jermaine Jackson. Let's get serious. All right, brought to you by the Raymond Report. And guys, you can get the Raymond Report each and every day right here at atsstats.com. $4.99 gets you all the tools in the toolbox at atsstats.com. All right, San Francisco. Okay, you know what? This could be my mic drop off here. Hey, Rusty, get the car. We're out of here. San Francisco as a road underdog versus NL West division opponent. 9-1 to the over. Not bad. Hey, not bad. Let me see here. Any other good ones? San Francisco, another one, as a 120-140 road underdog, totals 8.5. Last 2 years, 8-2 to the over. What else here? Milwaukee as a favorite the last 4 years, coming off 4 overs or more, 2-10 to the under, 9-3. I do like the Brew Crew at Wrigley tonight. Hey, we do like Milwaukee. Let me see here. Minnesota as a home or road team, last 5 years with 2 overs. lost last game by 1 run or more, and they're 2-5 in a cycle, 9-1 straight up. Let me go check out the new 80% Club stats. See if we got any good 80% Club stats here today. Man, let's get serious. Hey, nappy time. All right, the Dodgers 14-2 as a home team, coming off a 3-game win streak the last 2 years. The Royals 22-4 as a home favorite this season. Wow. Hey, do you like that, Kirk Cousins?
You like that? You like that?
I do like that. The Boston Red Sox, the over is 11-2 for the Boston Red Sox as a road team, coming off a 3-game losing streak. And the Texas Rangers 15-3 as a home team, coming off a win against an American League East division opponent, and they played Baltimore yesterday, and that's good for 83.3% of the time. All right, hey, you know what? Good show today.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah, we the thing about doing this show is about 2 things.
Can we have fun?
And
I want winners.
I think we provided a little bit of both there today. All right, guys, I'll be back tomorrow with another edition of the Rain Report. In the meantime, shop for value, play those percentages. I'll see you back tomorrow with another. Oh, before I go, you know what? Before I go, make sure to go into Discord. Guys, go into Discord. We need more people in here. We need this, we just move the party along to the Discord, right? We take the morning show here, we move that party, grab your drink and meet us in the Discord type thing. And let's keep this party going. All right, I'll see you guys tomorrow on a Ruby Tuesday. And hopefully you guys have a good rest of your day. And hopefully you guys have some good winners tonight in Major League Baseball.
Hello again, everybody. Harry Carey from Wrigley Field on a beautiful day for baseball.
To be the man, you gotta beat the man.
Joe won the Chiefs.
Owns.
I don't know.
Struggling. Can we have fun? You're damn right. I demand that we have fun.
Put that coffee down. Coffee's for closers only.
Straight cash, homie.
Holy cow!
It's a dog-eat-dog world, Sammy, and I'm wearing milk-bone underwear.
What the hell's going on out here?
Woo! If you smile what the rock is cooking.
That's the bottom line, 'cause Stone Cold said so.
Let's go to eat a goddamn snack.
Yeah, baby.
To be the man, you've got